Okay, so I'm making this part one and part two, only because I first of all was going to talk about something totally different, and then I thought about that story, and I don't like to hold people long, so this is going to be updated, obviously uploaded a different time. Anyway, so this journey, I gave him my phone so that way he'll sit down and not be all up in the daggone camera. Anyway, so okay, just to let you know what he did. If you looked at my last vlog and heard me talk about the guy who did the click in my ear, okay, because I didn't get his profession right. He's in transportation, like trucking, transport stuff. Like I can't even understand it. And all it says is transportation and a company's name. I don't know what the company is. It's not like it was a known company. So how is that even affecting you that hard? Like, why couldn't that be a discussion? So anyway, that was that. He's in transportation, but he got blocked, so it doesn't even matter. But in case you was curious, because I was curious at that point, like, let me see real quick, which is how he was able to call in on me while I was sitting here looking at his profile to see what the heck did he do, because I knew I saw trucking. So the new guy I'm talking to is in trucking. The other guy I was talking to also was in trucking. So like I said, it's a lot of guys in trucking. Okay, trucking makes good money. They making bank, you know, whatever, right? So, hey Lynn, why you got to be in here? Turn it down. Turn it down. Just turn it down. Thank you. Turn it down. Turn it down. Very good. Only big boys. So yeah, excuse me. So now I'm talking to this new guy. Nice guy. I like him. Like I said, he would be my type in physique. Yeah, he would be my type in physique. He would be my type 2 years ago, a year ago. He's not my type now. He's still my type in physique. Good conversation. Okay. I am so disheartened in this journey. This is what I was trying to get on here to say. I am so disheartened in this journey because it don't take them long to figure out if sex is going to happen as soon as possible. It don't take them long to get to that level. And that's depressing for me. When I was younger, I've been celibate for 5 years one time. I was celibate for like 2 years, another time 4 years. Now it's been like another like 3 years. So it's like I feel like my whole adult life I've been pretty much celibate outside of my 8-year relationship with my ex and the one that caused me to be in a hospital with sepsis. Not that he caused me to be in a hospital with sepsis, but I'm saying those are the times where I found myself in relationship. Okay, so this is not easy. This journey is so hard because I am, again, as I stated, trying to give my body as the living sacrifice. As you know, Lord, I'm not going to allow my desires of the world to win over the relationship I have with you, because I believe that your promises are true, and I believe that you want the best for my life. Like, I might not understand, but I trust you, Lord. Like, this is my daily talk with God. I trust you even when it's hard. I trust you because I don't know what to be like, what to feel like, what to do. Like, Lord, I need you because today I'm thinking this and today I'm feeling this. Lord, I want to hear what you got to say to me. So this journey is not very easy. We wound up getting in a conversation, this new guy wound up getting in a conversation about sex, right? And I told him where I was at because, you know, first I was just listening to him. I'm like, I need to say it like this. I don't go zooming into the, like, I'm about. Okay, I'm just not that corny. As corny as y'all probably think I am, I'm just not that corny, okay? So I'm like, let me see. Let me hear what you got to say. I am not delving into information unless you ask. So, you know, he says, so, you know, I just feel like, you know, what he was doing was he was telling me how other people feel, not what he feels. He was saying this person and that person and this person. I said, oh. So eventually I wanted to ask him, I said, well, how do you feel? And I said, but then I wanted to go into the gym, and I said, well, you know what, let's have that conversation another time, because I kind of want to work out now. But we never got back to that conversation. He already told me where he was at, and the reason why he told me is in this conversation. So, you know, I can't see how anybody, you know, can think that a relationship should go any further and you don't know if the sex is good. All right, whatever. And I said, well, you know, I don't know. I said, I don't know. I've not been with many that would sit here and I can say that it was so horrible. Like, you got to get to know people. You got to get to know things about them. Turn that down. Turn it down. I like it. We'll go back in there. So, yeah. You know, this is crazy that was like, you know, and I said, well, yeah, I get it. I said, I'm just not there. That I'm not there. I understand what you're saying, but I'm not there right now. Right now, I believe in getting to know somebody, finding out if this is my friend, if we mesh, if we can become best friends, if the things that we like to do in life, if we are both serving God's purpose, if we're, you know, becoming servants for, you know, on this earth, are we helping anybody? What are we doing that's more than sex? I said, I'm getting older. Gray hair is getting in my head. I am not there. It's not because I'm not a sexual being. It's not because I don't like to have sex. You know, I feel that I love it. I'm sorry. Like, this is why the journey is hard. Because of the fact that when you're trying to do things right, it's not because you don't desire that. It's because you don't desire it in that level where it keeps getting you temporary happiness. So I said that to him. I said, yeah, I guess what you're saying could be right. Like, nobody wants to be in a sexless or you know, marriage or anything like that. I said, what if? Think about it like this. What if? Because he started telling me his cousin, she's celibate. She just turned 50. She was waiting on God, and she's getting old. Now I'm about to be turning 50 this year, and that hurts me because, like you're saying, I'm getting old, and I don't feel old. I know what my body is trying to say. I know the hairs that's trying to show up in there. But the thing is, I don't feel that my life is about to end and now I need to not do God's will. I better just really sin. You know, like, it doesn't make sense to me. And now I better get it right because I'm getting closer and closer than anything to the Lord. So, like, seriously. And I just felt like, I said, you know, he was sitting here saying, how could she do that? I don't want to explain it to me. I said, you know, I'm just going to explain to you this way. I've been in relationships that didn't end well for me. One ended me in jail and one ended me in a hospital with sepsis. And I just think that the Lord is speaking to my spirit, okay, and allowing me to know that he wants me to wait on him. And I got to trust him even when it's hard. What if I just desire with the things I desire? What if I just believe that God wants that for me as well? What if the desires of my heart God really wants for my life? Like, what if he really wants that? Or what if, like, I just sit here and do what God asks, and even if my desire is to have good sex, why would I think that God wouldn't want me to have that, knowing that he made us to be sexual beings, knowing that he made us to desire to be in relationships that fit for our lives? What if I desire the things that God also desires for my life and wants to give that to me for doing it right, for holding out, for believing in him? And it's not an easy journey. And I explained to him, I said, you know, it's not an easy journey what she's doing. And she's even got it more hard now that she just turned 50. She's got it more hard to really believe that God is going to come through for her. For the fact of a percentage of black women to get married anytime after 40 is so low. And the fact that they're going to sit here and I saw something about this woman who got married at 45 and her husband died a year later with cancer. Like, my thing is, that's depressing. Why is it that we cannot be perceived in our race, in our people, to look upon us and say, you know what, you're worth it. You're worth it. And I want to get to know you on a deeper level. Why is it just so much the carnal desire, but not the desire of the true? Well, I should probably put this is the carnal desire, and this not the desire of what God really wants for us, the leveling it up. What is so hard about figuring out if this person can sit on that rocking chair in your backyard and y'all can sit down knowing that you feel good about your best friend being right there as y'all just sit in the backyard, to me, in my mind, on this rocking chair, saying, Lord, thank you for this man. Thank you for this woman. I told him a story about my patient. I had a patient who, her husband was in his 90s and she was also like 89, okay? She's going through sicknesses. This is why I'm in the home. And I'm taking care of her. She just got out of the hospital. And every morning I would hear, when I would have the case for that time, every morning I would hear him say, hey, beautiful, I'm so happy to see you this morning. I love you so much. And I just thought that was so extra beautiful. And like I sat in that room and I said, wow, God, I desire that. I desire that. Like, I desire it more than the fact that he can't be with her right now on that level, even if his sex drive at 90 might be high. Who knows, right? Because of the fact that they're in a position where she's sick and everything. But he loved her past that. And then I was in before we got home and we were still in the hospital. I should have stupid tissue. Anyway, when we were in the hospital, before we got home, I started seeing them in their home and I was just seeing them in the hospitals. I remember I was cleaning her, and as I was cleaning her, he walked in the room, and it was a young nurse in there. She was cute, petite, like 22, 23 years old, right? Perfectly shaped. He came in, he said, that is the sexiest butt I've seen all day. I love that. I just thought that was like so beautiful because of the fact that I'm cleaning her and she can help me clean her because she wasn't at that level yet, but she needed some help. And the thing is, he came in, he didn't see the situation. He saw her. He saw her. And I just thought that was so beautiful. And I said, I desire that. I desire more. I desire more. Yes, I want sex to be great. I'm not boring. I do want to have fun. Okay? I'm not just a holy rock, a holy roller. It's all about God. Like, I'm a human being. And that's why I explained to him. I said, you make it seem like Christians and people who want to do God's will, God does not want us to have fun in life. He doesn't want us to enjoy our relationships. He just wants us to sit down. You got your Bible open? I got my Bible open. Like, it's like, yes, there are those times, but there's a time for everything. Okay? Like, that doesn't make sense to me that I feel bad that people don't know that it's more than that. And so it could be so much more than that. It can be so much more blessed. It would be a less temporary. It would be, just think about this. What if you can have that and have more than these temporary carnal desires that only last for a short period and ends out in sadness? Ends out in destruction, ends out in just irritation, ends out in wasted time. What if you just trust God that He wants that for your life? It's not easy. And I explained to him, I said, your cousin's walk is not easy. The last thing she needs to hear is that she's getting old, is that this doesn't make sense, that she's probably not going to find anybody. We deal with that all the time. As Christians, as people who want to do things the right way for God, every day we deal with, God, are you going to remember me? Or are you going to take that desire away so I be okay? I don't want it to be my idol, God. But I also, I'm not idolizing it because I'm literally okay being alone by myself with my family, enjoying them. But there's those times that, like, it would be nice to have my husband and we can get up and go eat and take a trip and enjoy each other's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me, I don't find that I'm idolizing that situation. I find that I want it in the right manner, though, because that's why it's so easy to get married. It's not because somebody is not willing to marry me. I get that. I've been in relationships where that could happen, and I've halted it. Like, I remember when I was with this guy not long ago, and I remember we was talking about it, and I was willing to just do it just to get it done with and over with. Get married, go ahead, figure out what it's about, right? But you know that that's also temporary, because now you're in this household with this husband that you really don't know that God did not join you two together. You know it, and you just want to walk in. The Lord speaks. He speaks. And let me say, I was with this new guy, even though that kind of already told me that this was not right, but he speaks so much that I said, he gave me an extra name. I looked up the extra name. I found more about him. Then I found out he also had a vlog, and I got his mindset, and I didn't like his mindset. And I said, Lord, this is 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was in a different space as well. So I really cannot judge him for something 2 years ago on a vlog. But what I can do is figure out what he is about now. And he is telling me what he's basically about now. That's hard. But I explained to him, now my nose is running. I explained to him that he could unblock me or that he doesn't have to speak to me. He said that's a BA move. That's curse words, B and A. So I said, okay. I said, because I be doing those BA moves. So now I feel bad because I won't even block him because you said that that's a BA move. Those are 2 curse words, just to let you know. I'm always initialing. But, yeah, so I basically, kind of think I know where he's at. I spoke with him on that level. I'm not going to block him probably. But I already know that we're not a fit for where I'm at now. Where I was at 2 years ago, yeah. That would have been like, oh, junk, about to get in a relationship, Now I'm like, it's got to be so much more. It's got to be so much more. All right. That's this journey. I don't know if y'all like these dating journeys, but I just thought somebody might want to hear it. I'm always, as I state, my life, my journey, my walk with God. I like to share it. Even when it ain't easy, where I'm at. If I mess up, I'm going to tell you I mess up, because I'm not perfect. But right now, I just want to do this thing right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess up here. I'm so tired of messing up and being back in the same space. Then you get that thought that, maybe when I'm 90 and I'm now alone, should I have messed up? I don't know. I don't know if, I don't get that husband, and I don't know. I'm only going and walking this journey and putting it out there to people who might feel like I do. That's it. Love you. Y'all stay blessed and enjoy this day. Enjoy your Easter Sunday. All right? And just, enjoy your life and your journey, and continually ask God to lead you in it. And it ain't going to always be easy. But, what are we going to sacrifice for God to let him know how much he means to us? That's all. My life, I want God to know he means so much more to me than my desires that I don't even know how it's going to turn out because I didn't do it. I'm not putting him first, That's it. Have a blessed one. Love you all. Bye-bye.